Who determines how much town officials get paid? That's a great question. This is one reason why Wisconsin towns are so great. When it comes to the pay for elected official in towns, whether it be salary, hourly work, per diems, and the conditions in which they can be collected, all of that, it's all voted on by the electorate. So who is the electorate, you might be wondering? All eligible voters in the town. So if you are at least 18 years old and living in the town of Omro, congratulations, you are a town of Omro elector. Pay updates in towns don't happen all that much, but when they do for elected officials, it typically happens at the annual meeting in April. This is the meeting where electors can make motions and present possible action items for everybody in the room to vote on. And none of these items need to be pre-listed on the meeting agenda notice. It might sound like a free-for-all, but it's usually pretty civil, organized, and for the most part uneventful. Elected officials' compensation can be voted on at other times of the year if desired, but if it's not done at the annual meeting in April, then it needs to be done at another special meeting of the electors where that item and topic is specifically listed on the agenda for the meeting notice. Pay increases of elected officials don't happen every year, though. In fact, the last time that happened in the town of Omro was in 2018, where the electorate voted to increase the salary rate for the town board members by a small percentage. Town board members can also collect a per diem when they attend an extra meeting or a training session. I'm not sure when the last time that pay rate was addressed, but I know it's been the same for at least the last 15 years. In town of Omro, when a board member attends an extra meeting or training session, they are paid a $15 per diem unless that event goes over 4 hours, in which case it's $30. A lot of training sessions are all-day sessions. The electorate also has the power to set the conditions for which they can collect that pay. Online or virtual trainings and meeting sessions have become much more common in recent years. And if the electorate wanted to, they could set perhaps a lower rate for online attendance and a higher rate for in-person events. There are two things to remember about this, though. Number one, elected officials are town electors too. So just like anybody else in the room, they can make motions and vote on these measures. However, number two, when any vote to change elected official pay takes place, it cannot take effect until the next term of office begins. So even though the current town board members might be voting for an increase in pay for the town board, it's entirely possible that they will never be paid that new rate themselves. In towns where the clerk and treasurer are elected positions, this means the clerk and treasurer pay is set the same way, by the voters. Now, in towns where these positions have been changed to appointed, meaning hired by the town board, then the clerk and treasurer compensation is no longer dictated by the voters. It is set by the town board, and any changes to it cannot just be budgeted for. It actually needs to be voted on by the town board during a properly posted meeting where this topic appears on the agenda. This is also true for the compensation of any other appointed position in the town, including deputy clerk and deputy treasurer if you have one, commission and committee members, road superintendent, animal control officer, any maintenance position. So there you have it. That's how compensation levels are set for town officials in the state of Wisconsin. Great question indeed. Got another one? Let us know.